Be still, my beating heart. You can feel the pulse. Hey, everybody. Christian the Celt Vapor here. And this is the promised review of the new RM Brass Pulse Mod. This thing's gorgeous. The other day, when I was at the store that I'm attached to, Burnaby Vapors, here in beautiful Vancouver, BC, Canada, we got in our new shipment of authentic mods, and there was quite a few things that came in this order. We got the Stingray X by JD Tech. We got the Pulse mods in both stainless steel and in brass. Shadow Trojan, and a few other things. And so as we're all clustered around the box, taking a look at all the new shiny things that came in, Graham, the guy that owns the store, by the way, big shout out to Burnaby Vapors and Graham for this. He went right for one of the JD Tech Stingray X's, which is, let's face it, one of the most beautiful mods out there right now. It's gorgeous and beautiful and shiny and whatnot. For some reason, I was drawn immediately to this Pulse mod. It spoke to me from the box. It's like, this needs to be yours. So there you have it. It is mine. Yeah, and I'm going to get into some of the technical stuff here in a couple of seconds, but just out of an amusement factor, we started doing voltage drop tests on them right away with a full battery VCT4 on the Stingray X and on the Brass Pulse mod. Now, the Stingray X, as you probably know, is a copper mod with a stainless steel sleeve on it. This is a straight-up brass, Tiger Brass, in fact, mod. And the voltage drop on them with the same battery and the same addy was almost exactly the same. That is to say, almost non-existent. The voltage drop on it was not an issue. The thing that blew me away is the fact that this brass mod and that copper mod had almost exactly the same voltage drop. So that just goes to tell you how good a mod this Pulse mod is. So over to the technical stuff. What you get in the box here is a 2-tube package. It comes set up for 18350, and it's got an 18650 extender tube. I believe you can also use an 18490 in there if you take the pieces apart. Now, the threading on this is absolutely beautiful. And when you've got it completely put together, you can't even see the breaks. I mean, the machining is absolutely fantastic. They've done a very, very nice job on this, and this mod is absolutely beautiful. Comes engraved with the little pulse down there, the little heartbeat. And if you look down at the bottom here, you've got the RM stamp and the serial number, which is 231. Just from an aesthetic point of view, this mod's absolutely beautiful. It has a two-tone finish. It's got a polished top cap and a polished locking ring, which you can probably see there. I'm sorry about the light in here. I don't have the greatest lighting in my office here, but it is what it is. So, yeah, two-tone, polished top cap, polished locking ring, and the rest is a very, very subtle brushed finish, which is absolutely beautiful. The inside of this thing, this is where this thing turns into a bit of a beast. You got these brass rhodium 24 karat gold plated contacts. As you can see here, the telescoping pin, and very much the same on the bottom. Once you get your battery dialed in and your addy dialed in, I mean, there's no battery rattle whatsoever. One of the other cool things on this thing is the throw is almost non-existent. You need very, very, very little room on your throw to actually make a connection. It is absolutely delicious. So I'm going to drop my atomizer on here, and this atomizer is nothing special. It's a clone Vertex. And the build I have on it right now is a 24 gauge parallel single wire, what some people would call a sleeper build, at 6 wraps. I actually redid it last night because I've been running basically the same build but 5 wraps instead of 6, and it was coming at me pretty hard. And I enjoy that kind of vape, but not all the time. So I redid it last night at 6 wraps, and it's performing beautifully. Also got the little Contrabida custom drip tip on there, which is a great little copper drip tip. I love it. So yeah, I'll turn the mod on here. We'll take a couple of vapes and we'll see how she performs. And once again, you need very, very little throw room to actually make the connection here. So there you have it. This is probably the hardest hitting mod I have ever had. The hardest hitting single battery tube mod that I've ever had. And I've owned an authentic Copper Penny. I have an authentic Hades. I got a VHO Rygen. This thing outperforms all of them by a long shot. I was actually very surprised that it hit harder than my Copper Penny. But it does. So if you're in the market for a new mod, the Brass Pulse, made completely out of Tiger Brass, is an absolutely beautiful choice, and it hits like an absolute champ. I can very heartily recommend this mod. It's beautiful, it performs, it looks nice, and I mean, at the end of the day, it vapes like a champ, and that's what it's all about. So, be still my beating heart, thump, 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 thump. And that's it for now. I'll be back with another review later. That one will probably be for the Dreambox. Haha. Hey, Nate. And yeah, so I'll be doing that probably in the next couple of days, and I'll see you guys around. Take care.